Hi, it's Faceless Tech. This project has been a long time in the making. Started this project in August. It's now into December. I thought it'd take me a month or so. I was clearly wrong. It's based off the petduino project, which is similar to this with an LED matrix, a few buttons and arduinos. Get kids into coding and soldering. It's a good project if anyone wants to. I'll put a link down in the description if anyone wants to have a look. But I thought I'd take their idea and add a few extra bells and whistles. Throw my hat into the ring and see what I could do. I also wanted to make it battery powered, which I ended up doing. I'll take you around the hardware on this board. This is the board for it. This is the final board. It's powered by an Arduino Pro Micro, which is a great. It's got a micro USB port. Great board. It's also got a gyro / accelerometer, which is a MPU -6050, which is a very common board. It's supposed to be an 8-pin, but I took 4 pins off it because I wasn't using them and they were taking up space on the board. It's also got a speaker Hall effect sensor, which is a A3144, which is quite a common one off eBay. There's a switch, battery pack, connector, and there's the it's basically a power bank circuit board. Because I did have a lot of trouble. This is my original board. I had to get it respun to this one, which is a bit of a pain. Which did have a lipo charger and a separate DC boost, which I normally do. But I tried these new little ones out. I found on AliExpress. They worked out on the breadboard, but for whatever reason, all tied together on the board, it just wouldn't have it. It just wouldn't power it. It was just a pain in the bum. So I had to end up respinning the board, which is a lot of expense. But yeah, also what I wanted to do was add an expansion header, which I'll do a separate video for, because I want to have a few pins, I2C, a few PWM and analog pins broken out on there, so you could just add extra sensors or whatnot to it, so you could encourage people to code and stuff. So, but yeah, I also got a 750 milliamp hour battery, which lasts about 5 hours. Which I thought was pretty reasonable. Not too bad, but anyway, what can you do? It's just the one that fitted really in the space, so it's quite compact in there. I'll show you around a few different sketches of mine. Log into my laptop. This first sketch is a one I made for Halloween. Even though this project wasn't actually finished for Halloween, I thought I'd just have a go at making some code whilst I was waiting for boards to get spun. And you just go through. There's the animated eye. There's the spooky skeleton eyes moving. Creeper, which isn't really scary, but and then that's supposed to be a pumpkin, if you can tell. And then he goes back to there, and then it's also got the Adam's Family tune. Hopefully this won't get picked up by YouTube bots, but anyway. I also got, talking about hardware, I got a few different plastic bits made. These are different ears you can have, like fox ears on the moment. I got some rabbit ears. I got some different arms. There's the feet. There's a few things with that I had and pressed a magnet into for the Hall effect sensor. Ooh, picks up there. An ice cream and a banana. They got these done at Razor Labs. Probably the only small batch laser acrylic place I could find in the UK. I'll upload a new sketch now. I'll put this dice one on, which is quite handy if you want to have like a digital dice, or you can't find your dice for the board game you're playing. You just shake it. Takes advantage of the accelerometer to shake it, and there you go. It goes for the different. This picks a random seed is from one of the analog pins, so it is actually pretty random. Right, let's move on. Next one is it's a bit of a game. This one that I made. Just been playing around with just trying to get different sketches done, different ideas. You basically just got to hold it and then tilt it, pass it to each other without hitting the edge. I can change the sensitivity in code to make it easier or harder. But yeah, that's enough for that one. What else have we got? Ooh, a Santa one. This is a Christmas one. I've actually got a PCB. I'll have to show it you. It's a Santa hat that's going to go in the hat, but in the hat video, separate video I'll show you. But yeah, here it is, Santa. Here's snowman. Here's a Christmas tree, and here's the snow effect that I did. Kind of makes it look like it's snowing. And I also added, with the Hall effect sensor, a nice and naughty detector. Just wave your magnet there and it'll tell you if you've been, as it says there, naughty, and it just randomly picks. Naughty again. I'm definitely getting some coal this year. And oh, there I am on the nice list. Yeah, as I say, the battery lasts you about 5 hours on one charge. Isn't too bad. But yeah, the board respin was probably my major headache. I did try and get the arduino off, but that didn't work, even with a heat gun. So yeah, as usual, I'll put blog post down the bottom, description. There'll probably be other videos as well. I'll have the hat video, a sneak peek. I've done a breathalyzer hat because I'm obsessed with breathalyzers. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.